The Code 92 Enigma, how a government glitch turned into found money. 1. The hidden number. Buried deep in the machinery of Social Security, there's a code that's been quietly rewriting retirement math, Code 92. Most people don't know it exists, yet it's now surfacing in payment statements across the country. Some retirees are finding extra deposits in their accounts, others a small line on their statement labeled with nothing but those two digits. No press release, no explanation, just 92. So what does that actually mean? In bureaucratic terms, it's a retroactive benefit reconciliation. In normal English, it means the government may owe you money and hasn't told you. Sometimes it's because of a miscalculated cost of living adjustment. Sometimes because of a data correction that took years to process. Either way, this isn't free money, it's your money finally catching up. Footnote. Code 92 identifies underpayment corrections and retroactive benefit adjustments within the Social Security system. 2. The system behind the curtain. Every Social Security deposit is tagged with internal codes. Most are routine, tiny signals inside the system that explain why a payment was made. But sometimes, those codes escape the shadows. Code 92 is one of them. In early 2024, the agency ran a quiet system recalibration. Inflation, delayed cost of living adjustments, and aging software all collided. The result? Thousands of accounts flagged for correction. Retirees began reporting surprise deposits, often ranging from a few hundred to several $1,000s. Now, here's the kicker, the Social Security Administration doesn't automatically notify everyone who qualifies. Some adjustments are triggered only after manual review, like when someone files an appeal or catches an error themselves. In other words, if you don't look, you don't get. Footnote. Internal recalibrations in 2024 increased the frequency of Code 92 adjustments linked to cost of living and wage reporting discrepancies. 3. The real-life surprise. Take this story. A retired firefighter in Michigan opens a standard Social Security letter. Inside, a new number, his monthly payment has jumped by $164. The reason? Code 92. No fanfare, no explanation, just a quiet acknowledgement that someone in a cubicle somewhere fixed an old mistake. Multiply that by over 1 million. Analysts estimate that as many as 1.4 million retirees could qualify for similar corrections. That's roughly 1 in 20 Americans collecting Social Security. And many will never know. So what does that actually mean? It means a quiet storm of fairness is moving through a system famous for silence. But unless you're paying attention, it could pass you by. Footnote. Roughly 1 in 20 retirees may qualify for a Code 92 correction due to historic underpayment or calculation errors. 4. How to check if you're owed. Here's the action part, the don't just read, do moment. Go to sa.gov/myaccount. Log in or create your account. Review your payment history. Look for differences, odd deposit dates, small payment increases, or any notations that don't fit the pattern. If you spot anything unusual, write down the date and amount. Next, check your benefit letters for mentions of adjustment, recalculation, or retroactive correction. Finally, call the SSA directly at 1-800-772-1213. Ask whether your record has been subject to a benefit correction or Code 92 review. And remember, there's a time limit. Certain adjustments expire if not claimed within 12 months. The system may owe you, but it won't chase you. Footnote. Eligible recipients must act within a limited correction window, typically 12 months, to preserve back pay rights. 5. Why it matters. This isn't about greed. It's about justice. Retirees spent decades paying into the system under the promise that it would pay back fairly. Inflation has already eaten away at that promise. When a code correction restores even a few $100s a year, that's not a handout, it's restitution. The humor here? Bureaucracy stumbled and accidentally did something right. But only if you notice. So what does that actually mean? It means that vigilance is worth money. It means checking your account isn't paranoia, it's survival. Footnote. Code 92 payments exemplify both systemic correction and individual responsibility in verifying earned benefits. 6. The call to action. Check your account. Ask questions. Share this with someone you know who relies on Social Security. Behind every quiet deposit is a small victory in a noisy, confusing system. Because sometimes, the government forgets what it owes you, until you remind it. Footnote. Public awareness and self-auditing remain critical tools for ensuring accurate benefit distribution under Social Security.